10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6.
You gotta be kidding me!
5.
Okay. Yes, all we have to do is get me and Catherine on the ARK.
This has to be Phi, right? Hope the ARK made it here in one piece.
Oh well. Hopefully no more monsters. At least no more WoW. So I guess no more monsters, right? There shouldn't at least be any. Oh.
Chris, what the hell happened to your arm?
It's complicated. I just need to know one thing. I'll have both my arms in the ARK, right?
Yes, of course. Are you okay though? Can you do stuff?
Yeah. Let's just get this over with.
Did you find the ARK?
I did, but I kinda lost it on my way here on an automated tram thing headed to Phi. So it should be around somewhere.
That's great. Let's go get it. Alright, Phi is up and running.
It seems like the WoW was unable to get to Phi.
Did you find out what happened to the ARK team?
Not really. For some reason they didn't go through with the launch, so they took the ARK back to Tau.
I hope everything's okay with the space gun.
Yeah, I doubt I'll be able to repair one of those.
Well, you can sort of be forced to.
This feels like the longest day of my life. Has it just been one day?
I have no idea. Our time together is a confusing patchwork of moments to me.
What time is it then? What day?
It's May 11th, 2104, 3:30 a.m., but I don't remember when we started.
Are you suggesting we keep it down here? Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose? Eternity among the stars, remember?
The people inside the ARK won't know the difference. We can just keep it down here, and we don't have to risk the ARK being shot through 5,000 meters of broken barrel, and then push through another 100,000 meters of a dust-filled atmosphere.
Will the casing stand all that pressure?
Well, the odds aren't great.
Catherine, say something.
I don't care what you think. I'm launching it.
No need to be like that. Let's just hang on to it for a while and think about it. We can launch it later.
No, that wasn't the deal. We made it to save them. To launch it. Out there, it's hope. Down here, it's a fucking terrarium waiting to die with the rest of us.
Come on, Catherine, it's not asking much. Let's just think about it before we risk the only hope humanity has to survive this hell.
No, we launch it today. This is my project, my ARK.
It's bigger than that. Don't you get it? It's not for you to decide. We're talking about the fate of mankind.
Get away from the ARK! I'm taking it.
No, you're not.
I'm not gonna let you ruin this.
Stop it!
Guys, calm down!
Get away from me! No!
What the fuck did you do?
It was an accident.
Catherine, talk to me. Catherine.
Wait, is
Oh
this?
God. Catherine,
Did you say something?
it's you. You had an accident.
What are you... Catherine. Don't worry, it's better this way.
Oh.
How did she die?
You got into a fight with your colleagues. They didn't want to risk launching the ARK. Thought it might not make it through the atmosphere.
They killed me?
I'm sure it was an accident. They were just trying to stop you from launching. I think I found the assembly space.
What do you see?
It's like a huge open shell, a bullet ready to be loaded.
That's great. All prepared for the ARK.
Right, I'll go pick it up.
How could they kill me?
Catherine,
I know I'm not an easy person to like. I just thought they trusted me.
come on, don't do this to yourself.
This was where I came from, right? Yeah, it was.
Did you have friends in Toronto, Simon? Real friends?
There were some. Jesse, Sean, Kevin.
I always wanted a friend. Like a real one. Someone you'd never hold back with.
I'll be your friend.
Oh, pity friendship? Now I feel even worse.
Do you think the ARK will make it through the atmosphere and into space?
It almost doesn't matter anymore. We just need to try. If we burn, we burn. If we're lucky, we just gave humanity a new chance, a whole new era. With the ARK on Earth, maybe we have a few decades of power to keep it running. In space, we have thousands of years.
Still, one hell of a gamble, though.
This was never about certainty. It's about hope.
Where is it?
You know, I woke up in my bed today. It just happens to have happened 100 years ago.
Sounds like a riddle.
It does. I woke up in my bed today, 100 years ago. Who am I?
Satellite is loaded into a shell.
Who am I?
Okay, what is
A
this?
satellite is loaded into a shell. The shell is accelerated by electromagnets along the barrel. Enough momentum to escape Earth's gravity is gained before regression. Reaching space, the satellite will shed the shell and unfold. Onboard thrusters settle the satellite into an orbit.
Okay.
It's crazy to think where I am. Not only is this the future, it's in the middle of the sea. I know nothing of this time or what the world looks like.
Not much to brag about now. Before the comet, I guess it was okay.
Yeah, better not.
Seriously not gonna tell me what happened to your arm?
I had to make a quick stop at Site Alpha to help kill the WoW.
What? How? Why?
Stop it from torturing the memory of humanity.
Okay, let's just get back to work.
What will you do when you get into the ARK? What's the first thing?
Make sure the ARK is safe, stabilize flight path, activate solar panels.
Oh, what's the first human thing you're gonna do?
Oh. Watch the clouds roll by? Does that count?
I'd say so.
Where the fuck is the ARK? I mean, I'm enjoying the conversation, definitely. Oh, I can... Oh, fancy. Oh, there it is.
Here it is. We got the ARK back.
Good job, Simon. Take it to the assembly space and load the bullet.
Can I take this again? I want to check on what's in the other room. Oh well. What's up here, right? Yeah. Well, how will she load me into the ARK? Well, is this it or what? Or do I need to go back and put in the power? I think I do. No, okay. Was it in here I got it? Yeah, it was. So just go up to Catherine now, or what? Oh, maybe I should put, yeah, I should probably put the power thing in here.
Is that it?
I'm really not that familiar with guns of any size. Oh, here we go. All systems say go.
Lock and load.
Come back up and we'll head out to the gun.
Why do I feel like something's going to go wrong now?
Now what?
Now we just need to get the shell into the gun and then, kaboom.
Aren't you forgetting something? How are you gonna get us on board the ARK? Don't we need to make another scan?
Oh, don't you worry. You don't operate something like the Omega space gun with your bare hands.
You mean it's a pilot seat? Like back at Omicron?
Yes, and we can use it to transfer you to the ARK while operating the gun. 2 birds and all that. Now, take the Omnitool and plug it in next to the seat and I'll guide you through the final steps.
Well, I just realized something. We won't get on the ARK, or this version of Simon won't get on the ARK, right? A copy of him will. Unless what he says is actually true. Where was it? In here? Launch dome, yeah, I guess it was. Because, you know, we're only creating copies, we're not transferring anything. Well, what will happen to the Simon that's going to be left behind? Guess you just die.
I'll never get used to that.
Guess you won't have to. Not after this is over.
Right. Have a seat.
So, yeah. I mean, who is the real us, I suppose? The one that's going to load into the ARK, or the one that's going to wake up and realize what has happened?
Comfortable?
As good as it's gonna get.
Okay, I'll activate the seat. You should be able to use the machines to load the bullet you assembled.
How do you operate this thing?
Don't know, I never tried this one. But pilot seats are notoriously easy to use, so it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, ready when you are. Just hit the button and we're off.
But we need to transfer our minds to the ARK.
We also need to make sure it launches at all, so I tied them to a single switch. Just push the button and we're off.
So, at this point, I suppose we can only hope that the version that we...
What are you waiting for?
Just bracing myself.
Well, push the button when you're done.
Let's hope that the version that we are playing is going to be in the ARK.
Yeah. It's just crazy thinking about what we're doing. Ditching Earth.
Boggles your mind, doesn't it?
Here we go! No turning back.
Thank you, Simon.
Don't mention it.
It's an amazing thing you did. And I want you to know I appreciate it.
Time, 20 seconds.
What's the matter with the upload?
Just give it a second.
Thought you guys would have better bandwidth in the future.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6.
You gotta be kidding me!
4. 3,
Come on, load!
2,
Yes! Fuck yeah, we made it! Woo!
Told you.
I'm still here. I'm still here. Catherine? Catherine?
I'm here.
What the hell happened? What went wrong?
Nothing. They're out there, among the stars. We're here.
No. We were getting on the ARK. I saw it. It finished loading just before it launched.
Yeah, I saw.
Then why are we still here?
Simon, I can't keep telling you how it works. You won't listen. You know why we're here. You were copied onto the ARK. You just didn't carry over. You lost the coin toss. We both did. Just like Simon at Omicron. Just like the man who died in Toronto 100 years ago.
No. This is bullshit. We came all this way. We launched the ARK.
I know it sucks, but our copies are up there. Catherine and Simon are both safe on the ARK. Be happy for them.
Are you crazy? We're gonna die down here with those fuckers living at large on a spaceship. They're not us. They're not us.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Simon. I'm proud of what we did. We made sure that something of the hundreds of thousands of years of human history survives, that something lives on.
No. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck you. Fuck you, Catherine. You lied. And I believed in you. I trusted you. You said we're getting on the fucking ARK.
We are on the ARK, you idiot. I didn't lie. I can't be responsible for your goddamn ignorance. You
Fuck! Catherine? Please don't leave me alone. Catherine? Catherine?
Fuck, man. That's heavy. Wow. I'm getting goosebumps now, actually. That's sort of wish that we would get on the Ark, to be quite honest. That we get to see it. You know. They made a really good job of painting the world as doomed and dead. Basically, no humans are left in this world. And I suppose the worst thing of it all is the fact that the WoW was the only thing keeping everything alive. So it basically means that Pathos 2 is going to die. And it basically means that we'll never be able to talk to Catherine again. We'll walk alone in the remains of Phi, or wherever we're going to get to. And at some point we're going to die. But it won't be because of hunger, or because of thirst and sanity. Because the power went out. There's no more power. It makes you feel sort of melancholic, you know. You are literally the only person left. I'm wondering how the different endings are. If there is one, if there are one. I hope deeply that there is. Oh, what? What is... what?
Whoa. Is this... did it work?
Oh my god. I didn't actually think they would let us do this. Catherine? Oh my god. Sort of a nice contrast, I suppose. To be honest, I really want to find Catherine. Welcome. If you're reading this, you're successfully entered the ARK. This service is designed to give developers a better understanding of... Please continue. I mean, it's sort of weird and pleasant. Because it sort of paints this whole picture of this melancholic world, basically, where nothing is right. There's nothing good in this world. Everyone is dead on the surface, so you have to live in the bottom of the ocean, where everything also has gone to shit. Have this one hope, and then you realize you're not on that. You're not. Your only hope for ever surviving is.
Catherine?
And you lost the coin toss. But then they pull this, and it sort of makes you smile.
Catherine! I can't believe we actually made it.
Well, we did.
I'm so relieved.
It's okay, Simon. Everything's all right now.
Oh, actually weird to see the world like this. Sort of beautiful in a way, even though it's just a game. The concept, everything, you know. There we are, flying off into space, going into orbit, I guess, until nothing is done until we die. That was Soma. I'm not sure what to say. It was... I think I need to sort of recollect my thoughts here. I guess let's talk about sort of the gameplay at first. It was... I would say it was a bit better horror game than Amnesia. And that might just be me. Like from purely a horror game standpoint, I think Soma was better than Amnesia, definitely. And that's coming a lot because Amnesia: The Dark Descent, I should clarify, is on my top 5 games of all times. And I think Soma is definitely there too. It improves on everywhere. Horror aspects, of course, my opinion, but the horror aspect, the story, I'd say basically everything is better and Soma that it was in Amnesia, the Dark Descent. So I guess Soma is in my top 6. Now it's top 6 games of all times. I didn't expect it to hit me like it did. In Amnesia, it was a plot twist in regards to the story, sort of, and that was the deal with it. But Soma had a lot more going for it. It was an amazing experience, and yeah, the monster design, I like it so much better than in Amnesia. There was a lot of different types of monsters. So some I liked less than others, because like the screaming lady thing, I don't know, she just sort of seemed, I guess I just didn't realize the strategy to beating her, but yeah, and even the way they played with the environments, they were not afraid to take different risks and do new stuff to sort of explore this entire underwater theme. Do I have some complaints about this? There's a few. So first of all, the performance. I've played this game basically on lowest settings with my friends, and the game would drop down to like 40 or 30 even sometimes, and it just seems to be in random areas, and it wouldn't really matter what had been turned down, but it seemed like it just dropped and then it stayed around 60 and then it just completely dropped again. Don't know why it did that. It was of course a bit annoying. And recording it has sometimes gone worse, but I think that's, yeah, it did have some frame drops. I'm sort of fine with that in a way, you know. Surprisingly, it didn't actually happen at some of the more tense points, I don't think, so that's a positive. But still, some frame drops here and there. You can basically just look at my footage from time to time, just, you know, made some frame drops. It's annoying, but that's what it is. Another thing, I'm not sure I like the whole idea of going away from the resources that they had in Amnesia and the Dark Descent. I sort of liked it. The fact that there was resources, and you had to be conserving of different stuff. But then again, I also think it serves as sort of a purpose in regards. In Amnesia, it was the fact that you had lantern oil was, well, it meant that that you often be walking around in the dark, and I gotta be honest, forcing you to walk around in the dark because you're conserving your lantern oil actually necessarily, it made the game scarier. But I also think that, you know, having the light but choosing to turn it off, because sort of also had an effect. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going with this, but I like that resource element. The puzzles in this, I think most of the time they were very sort of like they weren't anything. They were sort of threadbare, you know. I don't know. There was some that was pretty good, I think, but there was also a lot that just sort of felt like filler. But yeah, but all really good game. I actually Not entirely sure yet, but I think this will be in my top 6 favorite games of all time. So my 6 favorite games of all time. Shouldn't call it a top, should I? It is more like 6 games I just really like, and I don't know which one is better, but they're all up there in terms of how much I enjoyed them. I think I've talked enough. You probably, if you have some thoughts, please share them in the comments. I'd love to discuss them with you. It is incredible, really. It is an amazing game. I really encourage everyone to at least to buy it. Actually, I would encourage everyone to buy it if they like horror, I suppose. I'll say it's scarier than Amnesia. It has a better story than Amnesia. It basically out-trumps Amnesia in every way, in my opinion. Of course, you can disagree with that. But also, there's mods for this game that you can download from the Steam Workshop. So if you want to download some custom storage, you can do that. So even if you watch this playthrough, which thank you for that, or let's play I should say, then there's still a lot of content out there. Final thing, Frictional Games has been talking about 2 new projects that are coming up. I think they just call them super secret projects. So yeah. Okay, completely final thing right now. BioShock Infinite is going to come up after this, basically. We're going to finish the BioShock series with the BioShock Infinite and Burial at Sea episode 1 and 2. And the reason why I wanted this out of the way was because, well, it came out and I've been a huge fan of Amnesia. The Dark Descent was made by Frictional, but not so much A Machine for Pigs, which was made by the Chinese room, published by Frictional Games, I'm sorry. So basically when I saw, hey, this game is good, buy it, then I just sort of bought it. I just needed to know that it wasn't completely horrible, and then it was pretty much a sure buy for me. But wow. No pun intended. Haha, wow. Anyway, so yeah, Amnesia is going to be coming up. The Witcher 3 is going to continue. I'm sorry that's been put on hold. I've been sort of working on this new. I've been starting using the Xtory, but I think I'll go back to some other recording methods because the Xtory fills up a lot of space and it's sort of hard to record like that. But I'll still, depends what I'll do. Yeah. What else? Yeah, so BioShock Infinite coming up. Witcher 3 will continue. After Witcher 3, I'm not sure what we're gonna play then. But BioShock Infinite is probably. I have a couple of Witcher 3 videos actually already up, and please actually watch those. Holy shit, that's some fucked up shit that's going to happen. I'm just gonna spoil a little bit. It involves a dead fetus. I'm not gonna say anything more. It's fucked up. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like or leave a dislike, depending. If you like or dislike the video. Leave a comment, share this video or share this series around if you enjoyed the series. I would very much appreciate that. Subscribe if you liked more from me. Do typical long-term let's play. Still starting out, still a small channel. So any support I can get, I would be incredibly grateful for that. So thank you. And thank you for watching. Thank you to Frictional Games for an amazing game. Really loved it. And bye.